Joined live now by Dr. Melanie Stein, owner of Restorative Health Clinic of Portland. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here today.
You specialize in Lyme disease. The tick officials have been warning about the western blackleg tick can carry Lyme disease. Tell us more about that tick and where it's found.
Yeah, so the western black-legged tick is becoming more and more prevalent here in the Pacific Northwest. This year alone, I think my clinic has seen about 20 new tick bite cases in just the last couple weeks, especially at Powell, Butte, and Estacada. But we also need to think about the coast as well, especially in the dune range where the grass is. Ticks like to live in the grassy areas. They don't live up high in the trees and fall down. They live in the grassy areas or on the brush where meadows meet the woods. And they kind of just watch and wait for someone to come by or a dog to come by where they can latch on and kind of transmit and survive and travel.
Lyme disease is rare, so why the concern at this level, at this point right now?
You know, I have to say that is a misnomer that Lyme disease is rare. Lyme disease is not rare. And even more as we had the fires a couple years ago and the ticks are coming into the city more, we are seeing more and more prevalence of Lyme disease in Oregon. And one of the biggest things that we need to note is it's not just Lyme disease that we're worried about. These ticks carry Babesia, Anaplasma, Bartonella. They carry a slew of different diseases, and we are not testing the ticks as we, are in other more endemic states that are more known to carry Lyme disease.
Hey, thanks for correcting me kindly. I appreciate that.
No problem. I think it's a big misnomer because we're not used to seeing ticks as much out here, right?
Yeah. How can people protect themselves?
Yeah, so one of the best ways to protect yourselves, go hiking, enjoy yourself, right? Maybe just walk in the middle of the trail, tuck your socks into your pants, wear long sleeves. You can get permethrin-treated clothing. There's lots of options of how to protect yourself. The biggest thing to do is do a tick check. Do a tick check when you get home. Look at your dogs. Look in, the backs of your knees and the back of your hairline. Those are places they like to hide. And if you find a tick, save it. Send it in for testing. There's lots of different resources for testing the tick to see if it does have tick-borne disease. But also, if you get a tick bite, prophylactic treatment is key because these ticks do carry a lot of different diseases, and early testing is just simply not reliable. And a lot of people, if you go to urgent care, they say, oh, a single dose, 200 milligrams doxycycline, or no treatment at all. And one of the biggest messages I want to get across today is we need to be treating these tick bites prophylactically, or at least we need to be testing the tick, and we need to be treating efficiently. So we need to be treating for at least 20 days, if not a couple weeks, with a known rash. And that's one of the things to look out for if you do get a tick bite is, flu-like symptoms, any sort of new neurological symptoms, brain fog. But there's a rash that is very well associated with Lyme disease, which looks just like a bullseye, called the erythema migrans rash. And so if you get that, please call my office. There's a lot of us that treat Lyme in the area, and get immediate treatment.
Dr. Melanie Stein, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.